Finland, Matthew Davis, Yola Shine, John Conway. All right, sweet. Welcome aboard. Today is day 31 of this 120-day follow-along progression. What that means is we need to change up the intensity. It's time. We're going to do it by pull-ups and push-ups. No more inverted rows, no more elevated surface. That's on the plan for the next 30 days. All right, so here we go. Gravity Core Fitness, welcome to the chat. Yola Shine. We're doing it right. All right, here we go. All right, first card is going to be a 10. Good deal, good deal. Hit that with some body squats. Hey, good morning, Sandy Ford, Ippo. Welcome, guys and gals. We got 2 on deck. Here's the next card. Good stuff. Jack, which will be 10. Let's see, Yola Shine, that's a sick workout. Yeah, buddy, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, Nathan, how you doing? Let's see. What's up, Catrick? Appreciate you guys being here. See, we got King, that's going to be 10 on deck. Stuff. Coven wants to learn more about recovery and what to do with injuries. Don't we all? Jack, 10 on deck. Time on duration. Well, recovery and energy all have to do with how we take care of ourselves. Epsom salt baths, taking creatine, turmeric, ginger. You know how it goes. 4, doing the ice plunge, cold showers. Cold showers are seriously underestimated. They work. Got to turn up the brightness. There we go. Looks better. 7 on deck. It's morning time for me. 6. Let's see, what time is it for me? It's like, I don't know, 10 after 5, 6, something like that. Hey guys, don't be cheating yourself and wasting your energy on those full rep range of motions. Don't do it. Just do the half reps. You'll get twice as big, twice as quick with half the amount of effort. For real. Six. Next card is a 6. Hey, I wanted to ask you, how long does it take to gain 10 kgs of weight? Majority fat. Doesn't take long. Doesn't take long at all. 6 on deck. Boy, I bet you I could do it in a week. Yeah. Hey, Tank Will. 2 months of coffee cup. Right. Tank Will's been a member for 2 months. Appreciate it, bro. Good stuff. We got the Yeah, I could gain that kind of weight in a week. All I have to do is eat oatmeal and dairy products and bread, right? Easily gain that kind of weight. 100% you look the way you do because the food that you choose to eat. It's just what it is. Oh, delicious. Bro, I was doing diamond push-up sets. I had done 2 sets, but suddenly my hand feels stretched and locked. What should I do? Sounds like you tweaked the nerve, right? 3, that'll happen. Yeah, I would say a topical castor oil massage. Yep, That'd be my go-to if that happened to me. Ace, that would be 10. Cool stuff. Gravity Core Fitness. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. See you guys in your content. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, fire up your metabolism, join along in the free content. Thank you guys. 99 deck is the next one. Yo, the Shine says, Jesse, I eat oatmeal and bread all the time. That's probably why I'm getting bigger. Probably. That's usually my problem. When I eat too much oatmeal, too much bread, it's noticeable on the scale. 9 on deck. And the yogurt. Stay away from the dairy products, guys. You know you shouldn't be eating that. Yeah, you just like it too much, right? That's where the discipline comes. You eat it because you like it, and it tastes good, not because the thing is, if you want to eat your yogurt, you're not going to lose any weight. 2. Three on deck. 3 on deck. Chill. Come on. You know the answer to that. Yeah, it's discipline. It's just discipline. It tastes good. That's all. That's the only reason we want it. You know, it's like a candy. It's like candy. You got to put it in the category of candy. Think of it as ice cream. Every time you eat yogurt, you might as well be eating ice cream. Here we go, 8 on deck. Nah, I don't depend on the brand. If you're eating yogurt, you might as well be. Don't trick yourself. That's that okie doke. Trying to lose weight or what? Because if you're trying to gain weight, go ahead and eat it. But if you're trying to lose weight, you better cut it out. 100%. I guess the real question is, what is your real goal? I mean, what's your goal? I mean, that's the real question. Because if you don't care about your figure, then go ahead and eat it. Ace, 10 on deck. That's the confusion. Calories in versus calories out? Nah, that don't work. It's what you eat matters, not the calories. Don't look at the calories. What you eat matters more than the calories. Let's say you're counting your calories, but all you eat is like dairies, breads, and pasta. You ain't losing no weight. Count those calories all day. It's the food choices that make a difference. 3. Yeah. Trust me, man, I've seen it before. I've seen guys tell me they're on a diet saying that they're counting their calories, and then they show me the food that they eat. Man. 10 on deck. Single ingredient foods. Yeah, can't go wrong there. Let's see, yesterday from breakfast all the way to dinner, the only thing I had was eggs, hard-boiled eggs. You know why? Because my goal is to have a V shape. Right? That's part of my goal. 8 on deck, so I eat towards that goal. Heck yeah, yesterday Corvera ate 4 boiled eggs, 300 gram steak with beans, and 1 something with a berry. Sweet. See, he's eating towards his goals. 2. A lot of food choices are made out of not being prepared for the hunger attack, right? A lot of poor choices are made because we're hungry in the moment. We make a poor choice on what to feed ourselves. If we just went out through the day with the lunchbox filled with good choices, we'd be better off. Queen, 10 on deck for the hunger attack. Skyr is better than Greek yogurt. Very low fat, lots of protein. Okay, it's a dairy product, huh? Yeah, my opinion on dairy products is they're not meant for human consumption. That's just something we eat because we like it. It's got to be in the ice cream category or the dessert category of our brains, the dairy products. Yeah, because it's not meant for humans. Not really. 9 on deck. 9 on deck. I mean, honestly, if you're eating anything dairy, that's just the fat boy inside me, wanting it. I don't really need it. And, it's just me trying to tell myself it's okay to eat it when it truly isn't. 9. Not with my goals anyways. Everybody's goals may be different, right? Some people don't care about their V-shaped figure. You know, hey Daniel Barry, what's up? Little Shane says, I need to hold myself more accountable with the ice cream, right? It's the urges that we have, right? The urges that we have and the decisions that we make, right? We just have to have a better option. This or that, this or that. In the hunger attacks. 9 on deck. Oh, wait. Did I pull that one already? Whatever. Doesn't hurt to do an extra card, right? What's my opinion on probiotics? I think it's fine. Let's see. I've never really experimented with them too much. I think at one time I bought a bottle probiotics just for gut health. But I don't even think I finished the whole bottle. 8 is the next one. Do I like potatoes? Sure. Who doesn't? Hey, good morning. Allison's in the house. Cycle, what's the cycle? Well, today's 31 of our 120-day follow-along progression. Yep, we're doing pull-ups, a lot of pull-ups, push-ups, and dips, body squats, the whole deal. Joshua says, if I like potatoes, I gotta try the Japanese sweet potato. Man, I like potatoes on everything. I just had potato the other night on my pizza. Potato pizza for this Polak. Yep. There we go, let's just do 10. Hey, appreciate you guys. No wide pull-ups? Not yet, guys. If you're following along, everything's narrow at the moment for this 30-day progression. Because if you're truly following along, you just did inverted rows for a month. Now you're doing your first pull-ups. The way to do it the easiest is with the narrow grip, chin-ups, right? Switch your hands back and forth, just narrow grip. It's the easiest way to start off. So that's why we're doing that on day 31 of this 120-day follow-along progression. Right? Ace, this is going to be 10. There's a reason behind my madness. As my stomach tats say, that's Pollock. That's my name. That's just a courtesy for you, so you know who's coming. Queen, 10 on deck. Think Different says it's hard for me to breathe consistently while doing pull-ups as well. That comes in time, right? That comes in time. If you're able to count out loud your reps, it's like a breathing exercise. 10 on deck. This is our halfway point, guys. Halfway there. Good stuff, good stuff. Tank Will. Chomper. Half reps are the truth. Yeah. That's right. Let's see. Skirt Smith says, I could only do 7 pull-ups. Continue, my friend, with the inverted rows. Do your 7 pull-ups first, then immediately drop down into your inverted rows. Get an extra pump. Three. Superset your pull-ups with inverted rows. Get you there real quick. Hey, Lopez reached 205 for 2 reps. Good job. Lopez, everybody's in the process of making a change for the better, right? Consistency is key. 6 on deck. Yeah, buddy, pull-ups are nice. We love the pull-ups. Jack, that's going to be 10. 407, new PR, 4-6 reps. Yikes, nice, good deal. Jack, that'll be 10. Yeah, I don't really lift the weights. I have them, but I don't lift them. I should probably start incorporating some. Squatting reps, let's see, 700, that's crazy. Here we go. The most I ever picked up was 505, no, 585 from a deadlift, alternating grip, right? Bam, 505. Oh, 585, my apologies. Just for one. Jack, 10 on deck, 10 on deck. What's up, Maximilian says, bro, help me out. Listen, bro, I offer personal training. If these workouts, these free workouts aren't enough for you, right? You need more, I got you. Hit me up in jessepollackcoaching@gmail.com and I'll make sure you get through the program. Yep. We'll do it together. Joker, that's going to be 10 on deck. Can I do push-ups? Man, you know I could do all the push-ups. Every one. This is the progression. This is the free progression. Welcome. King, this is going to be 10 on deck. Dude, I could do anything. All you guys asking me what can I do, I could do anything, all right? Just so you know. I don't let nothing stop me. 10 on deck. What time is it for me? Probably about 5:40. That'd be my guess. 2. Ten on deck. Allison Bird, $10. Thank you so much. Appreciate the channel support. It says, been a month with such a wonderful, supportive bunch of bros. Many more to come. Thanks, Jesse, for showing me to stay determined with my fitness journey. Heck yeah, Allison Bird. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you part of the community. It's always been positive. All of you guys, appreciate you. 5 on deck. Yes, we do have the best community ever. Cheers to that. Yes, we do. Whoa. There you go. 7 on deck. That's 10. I mean, 10, that's 7. Of course it is. Here we go, ace. It's gonna be 10 on deck. 10 on deck. Well, I'm feeling pretty pumped. Feeling pretty pumped. My lats are like jacked. Five on deck is the next one. Bro, you just did at least 60 pull-ups. Are you kidding me? We're almost there to 400. 5. Yeah, we're almost there to 400. I love pull-ups. I love pull-ups. I can do pull-ups every day. They're just so enjoyable, you know what I mean? Joker, that will be 10 on deck. Let's see. Let's see. Lord of War. That's a video game, right? I've never played it. Queen, 10 on deck. What is up, guys? Yes. Run away. Hey, Top Gun, Pink Wills, Shamrock, Dank in the house. Here we go, 9 on deck. How does the workout routine work? Well, we got the cards and we're doing the numbers. We ain't got that much to go to reach our 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards left to go. That's it. Next we have a 5. Yeah, went by fast, right? We're almost there to our 400. 8. Well, today is day 31 of a 120-day follow-along progression. Just so you know, I'm taking everybody to get jacked on this journey. Yeah, let's get jacked. We're all gonna get jacked. 120 days. Yes, love it. Join. It's free. You don't have to do nothing but follow along. 7. Yes. Boy, I'm trying to get jacked. Listen, it only took me 18 months to get jacked. 18 months in a prison cell. It don't take forever. It's not a forever thing. It only takes a couple months. Good stuff. Top Gun says, advice on how to start doing pull-ups if I can't do one. Well, you got to start with the first 30 days of the progression and do inverted rows. You got to do inverted rows to build the muscle groups needed to do the pull-ups. That's why we did that for 30 days. Inverted rows. Jack, that will be 10. I couldn't do pull-ups when I first started either. No, I had to do the inverted rows. Yeah, I had to. I was kicking like a fish out of water every time I got on the pull-up bar. You know what I mean? Legs kicking, trying to get up over the bar. It was comical. But I had to do the inverted rows. That's what I did. Is it better to go all the way down? No, it's not. All you guys that are into the full range of motion, you're missing out. You're missing out on your gains. If your goal is to truly get big and jacked, you need to use the half rep range of motion, 100%. King is 10. A lot of guys let their ego get in the way of learning something new and beneficial to them. Don't let your ego kill your gains, guys. Half rep of range of motion builds strength and muscle mass twice as fast. Here we go, 10 on deck. You're saying not to use the full range and speed it up? Yeah, buddy. It's totally opposite from what conventional science tells you. but it's what works. It's what works. Queen, that's 10 on deck. It's honestly like the biggest secret kept in bodybuilding, right? Don't do the full range of motion. Only do the half rep. You'll build bigger muscles in faster time with less effort. How is that bad? How is that bad? Please tell me. Let's see, Abraham, what's up? I think that's it. Ibrahim Kamari, A1499, thanks for your advice. Hey man, it's what worked for me, man. For real. Right? I would not be half this jacked if I only used full range of motion. No way, no how. I had to use the half rep range of motion for these gains to be developed 100%. Right? If you're not doing full range of motion, you are cutting yourself short. Right? Don't let your ego, don't be overthinking it, saying, oh no, that's wrong, I need to do full range of motion. No. Listen, if your goal is to get big and strong, you have to use the half rep range of motion. Don't let your ego get in the way of you learning something new. 100%. Yep. I just saw a video on some dude, knocking the half rep range of motion, and he ain't nearly as jacked as me. And what's he got to talk about? I mean, you got to show the results first, right? And he ain't got them. I ain't gonna call him out or nothing, but I believe he saw my videos and felt some sort of way. That happens. 5, people see my videos and they feel like their masculinity is being attacked, and they have to respond in a negative way. Just trying to share some helpful information on how to get jacked. All you gotta do is a half rep. Here we go, 10 on deck. Starting to sweat now. Starting to sweat. Yeah, buddy. The sweat, it's coming. Fogging up my glasses and whatnot. Listen, it only took me 18 months to get this physique. 18 months with consistency. Yeah, I don't do full reps. Listen, I work out towards my goals. My goal is to get jacked, right? The easiest way to get jacked is to utilize the half rep range of motion. Why would I do or choose an inferior workout that's not beneficial to my goal? That's it. I work out towards my goal. And that goal is to get jacked. There we go. Let's see. Four on deck. Why do you think Ronnie Coleman only does half reps? Half rep, baby. Lightweight. 7. You're gonna go IBBF. You know what? I do inspire to it. Get on, try it one day. You know? I like the dedication and discipline. The mental discipline. I think it's achievable. 4. Oh, did you guys see it? Did I accidentally show you the last card? This is the last card for your 400 reps. What do you think it is? What do you think this last card is? Lopez guesses a 2. Sandra Ford guesses an 8. Jack an 8. 4. Who? Bub says 4 of diamonds. John Conway 9 of hearts. You ready, guys and gals? There we go. Last card. 400 reps. It is a 4 of diamonds. Good job. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. But my legs are jacked. Yeah, love it. Right? Half rep range of motion, man. Get you freaking jacked. Congratulations, guys, on day 31 of this 120-day follow-along program to get freaking jacked. Yeah, you guys with me? You holding up? You doing good? Right? You're gonna get jacked at this 120 days? Because that's the plan. Yeah, buddy. Okay, now I'm into my extra work. This is my extra workouts now. This is not part of the progression. If you're following along, this is the extra stuff. Seriously, you know, it takes discipline to not overtrain. All right, so I'm telling you guys this for a purpose. I don't want you to burn out because we're starting a new progression today. Day 31, new intensity. I don't want you to burn out. I'm gonna get into my tricep push downs because I need bigger triceps. I need bigger triceps. So this is what we're doing. I'm gonna rig up a tricep push down thing. Right. This is a Prusik. I'm going to use this as a movable knot. I'm going to take this loop. I'm going to reach my fingers through it. I'm going to go behind the knot and grab it. And then I'm going to pull the tails through. Right, nice and easy. That's just one loop. Make sure my eye holes are the same, right? Then I'm going to do it again. See how that is? It's simple. I just went through it once. I'm going to open up this and put it back through and pull it through again. This is my tricep push downs. There we go. See, nice and simple. Now I have a movable knot. I can adjust this up the line or down the line with ease. And as soon as I put pressure on it, it locks up. It doesn't go nowhere, right? So I'll be utilizing that. Now that's my tricep push down. Okay, let's do it. Where's my timer? Timer. Here we go. Going for a 2-minute duration. 2-minute duration. That's it. Ah. Matthew Davis, yeah, a little bit of knot work is cool, right? This is a Prusik. This is a climbing knot. This is what I would use as life support when climbing a tree on occasion, the Prusik. So it's a tree climbing knot for life support. Ah, that's right. Keep the elbows in. That's right. Hey, Morgan Knight. Take care. Tank Will. What's up, guys? Yeah. So I switched up the pulley. I got a new micro pulley on there. I mean, it's not new. It's just something I found in my workout bag. I mean, my tree climbing bag. Good pump. Good pump. That's a 2-minute duration. Ah, the triceps are getting bigger. Yeah. Time that rest period. Yeah, they're getting bigger. I love this, right? Want to see the top of the pulley? See that? It's just a little micro pulley. It's a CMI micro pulley. Specifically. But it's for tree climbing. Life support. Now I had these like little generic brand micro pulleys, like some junk I got off Amazon. They both failed immediately. I don't know how long this one's gonna last. We'll see. But generally the CMIs are good quality. Lane Lucas, hello, I'm 52. I have arthritis in my back, shoulders, hips. Is there anything I can do to stay in shape? Absolutely. Don't stop moving, because as soon as you stop moving, you'll start freezing up. You know, you got to stay in motion. All right. Another 2-minute duration. There we go. Yeah, I cut trees occasionally. Right now I'm having issues with my truck. The check engine light's going crazy. I tried to tow a trailer the other day, a dump trailer full of brush, and the check engine light was just going nuts. I had to drop the trailer off full of brush and my dude's house. I said, sorry dude, I can't tow this trailer full of brush and I can't empty it for you. Stuck him with it. Feel bad. But he burnt it all. No big deal. Yeah, I gotta check out, see what the code is. My dude's got a little reader you plug in. I gotta go plug it in and see what it is. My truck's got almost 300,000 miles on it. It's like, it's up there. My Suburban LT. What year? Let's see. It's a 2004 Suburban LT with 300,000 miles on it. 2004. Yep. Yeah, flashing engine light. Most of the times it's a bad misfire. Right. That's what we. That's why I stopped towing the trailer. I'm like, dang. Do I need a new motor? We'll see. It could just be plugs and wires. It could just be plugs and wires, and or a bad coil. I gotta figure it out. It's not the end of the world, but it's a lot of miles. It's a lot of miles. Yeah, the ignition system failed. Right. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. No big deal. You know, I just got the truck not too long ago, right before winter. And you know, when I bought it, I didn't think to check the four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive don't even work on the darn thing. I'm like, man. I tried changing out the actuator and the push button, just like, you know, simple things that I could do. Maybe that would do it. But whatever, I'm learning more about the vehicle, right? Now I know more about it. See, I thought my idea, my thought process was, you know, a Suburban, right? They were never beat on, right? They're just soccer mom vehicles. So I'll get a Suburban because it was never beat on, right? That was my thinking process. I'm like, yeah, I'll be able to tow a trailer and cut my trees down and still tote the family around. That was the idea. Check the four-wheel drive fuses. Yeah, I checked the four-wheel drive fuses, checked all the connectors, man. I don't know what it could be, man. It could be a ground. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to just like dig deep into this thing. Figure these problems out one by one. All right, 2-minute durations. I love my truck though, I do. I just gotta make it, gotta keep it reliable. Keep it reliable. Hey, think different. Have a good one. Appreciate the support. See you later. Let's see. Abe Money says, man, let a mechanic tell you what's wrong. I spent a lot of money fixing unnecessary stuff before I finally went to a mechanic and then spent more money. Listen, man. I spent $120 for a mechanic to tell me that my four-wheel drive doesn't work, and all he said is, you need a new transfer case. I'm like, all right, well, what is the number of the transfer case so I could just do it myself, right? Easy enough, but he couldn't even tell me that. I'm like, what a waste of money. You just took my money to tell me my truck's broken, right? I'm done spending money on things that are useless. You know what I mean? Waste of time, man. Not all mechanics are out there to help you. You know, some of them just want to get you in and out as quickly as possible and take your darn money. All right. All right. So wait a second. I got to do some dead hangs now. Dead hangs now. Yeah, I'm like, cause like he's like, yeah, you need a new transfer case. I'm like, all right, well, what's the part number so I could track one down, right? He's like, I don't know. You got to call the manufacturer. I'm like, didn't you just look at this thing? And he even gave me a price. He was like, well, it'll be $1,500 to replace it. I'm like, how do you know that? You can't even tell me a part number, right? Yeah, whack. Hack jobs, man. There's some hack job mechanics out there. You know what I'm talking about. Their heart is not in it. Their heart is not in it. Right. All right, I'm going to do a minute duration. Minute duration, half-ass dead hangs. Reset this. These are half-ass dead hangs. My heels are resting on the ground. Yeah. A Money says, yeah, there's a lot of shady mechanics out there. You got to find one you can trust. Boy, that takes a lot of money just to find one, right? I ain't got time for that. I'm going to do my own research the best that I can. You know, I've been talking to that Chat GPT a lot. That's been helping me out with my mechanical issues. I'll just talk to the AI and tell it my problems, and it'll come back with, you know, pretty close to the right solution, you know? It's pretty impressive. I ask it questions all the time, like, how do I fix this? Or if this is wrong, how do I go about fixing this? You know, it tells me all the time. And it's pretty helpful. There we go. Minute duration. So I'm trying out a different kind of creatine, a different brand anyways. Trying it out. I'm gonna do one more duration. One more duration. All right, here we go. Enough of that. Hey Money says, I watch YouTube videos and try to fix stuff myself. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. That's true. That's true. You know what? On that same topic of discussion, I've went to mechanics who've replaced things on my truck and say, well, it wasn't this. Now we'll try this, right? Just replacing things one by one. They do the same things we do, right? Oh, this don't work. Let's try this now, right? In the end, it all costs money. Don't trust a mechanic. Sometimes. We'll see. I wish I had a big enough place or like a garage where I could just rip the stuff down and do it myself. That's what I would love. It's just a place where I could just pull my truck into, rip it apart myself, and just do that. I would just need a bigger place. I need a bigger place. There we go. Let's do some shoulder mobility with the rubber band. Shoulder mobility with the rubber band. I'm gonna do 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Yeah. Crazy, right? Oh, that's a good stretch. No, my name's Jesse. Jesse, not Michael. Yeah, it just depends on where you're at, man. You know, prices of places where you're at, they're all different all the time. Tell you what, my dream of what I would love one day is I want an old church. I want the building of an old church to turn into the most awesomest gym ever. That's what I want. Yeah, that's what I dream of. If you want to know what I dream of, that's what I dream of. Owning an old church and converting it into the best gym anyone's ever seen. Because, when I look at buildings for sale, I just like look. Doesn't mean I mean, churches sell very cheap for some reason. For some reason, schools and churches, value wise, you can get them for next to nothing. Schools and churches, and a lot of times they're connected, right? I don't know why they go for so cheap, but they do. Can you imagine like a rock climbing wall inside of a church? You know how cool that would be? But aren't these buildings expensive to heat in the winter? Ah, the heat's in the work, right? The heat is in the work. They're going to be fitness buildings, right? Boy, if I had a church, I turned it into a fitness thing, we'd have the coolest pull-up bars and dip bars and everything out in the yard. People would be getting jacked left and right. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's what I dream of. All right. That's a 4-minute duration. Ooh, that feels good. 4 minutes, right? Much different. Yeah. Man, I'd put monkey bars everywhere, right? Monkey bars everywhere, rope climbing, dip stations, everything. It'd be crazy. It would be so cool. What's my opinion on creatine? I love this stuff, man. I love it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4-minute duration. Oh man. Maybe we'll just find a church and start a GoFundMe, right? We'll see if we can buy a building, turn it into the coolest gym ever. Matthew Davis says, "I'm in." All right, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Why a church gym? That's just what I've always envisioned. It's what I've always envisioned. I think it'll be the coolest thing ever. You know, they're the most well-built buildings. The most well-built buildings. You don't see that kind of architecture today. You know what I mean? Like they did. They built those buildings to last. Church to gym conversions happen everywhere. RJ Gennard adds to the discussion. Heck yeah, sweet. I know I ain't the first to think of it, and I won't be the last. Churches are cheap properties. When you look them up for real, they're super cheap compared to a normal building. I don't know why, but it is. Tell you what, and if I got one with a school adjacent to it, right? Rooms, we could do airsoft over there too, right? The CQB. Han Steel Chomp, good morning, guys. Kev Bass, Morgan Knights. Running Austin, have a good one. Matthew Davis. Yeah, we could have ice baths, saunas, everything. Everything. We could have like cooking. There's usually a kitchen in a church, right? We could cook food and stuff. Have stuff that's good for you. Oh man, that'd be fantastic. Oh, J.G. Gennard says there's a franchise that specializes in church to gym conversions. Interesting. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. For sure. A Money says I'd support that. Right? Because what I dream is not just getting people jacked for free on these videos, but doing it in person. Like in the community, get the locals jacked. You know what I mean? Like give the kids something to do, right? Come on guys, let's work out. This is how you stay away from being in trouble all the time. You just gotta work out, right? And then I'll do the personal training one-on-one if, whatever. But that's my dream. That's my dream. Hey, Jordan. 10,000 church money. Heck yeah. I'll put it towards it. $6.99 that goes in the church fund. We're gonna get ourselves a church gym, 100%. Corvera says that's why I do calisthenics in the park with my kids. Right. Teach the kids. Right. It's just hey guys, just imagine it. Just imagine a church with pull-up bars outside, dip bars, maybe a big old track, around it, right, where people could just walk the track, right, and it'll be pretty much free. I want to get people jacked for free. That's what I dream of. I think it's a good dream. Put your weight in training. Yeah, well, that's the goal, man. That's the goal. That's the end goal. That's my end goal. Kev Bass, what's up? Justin Pollock, help you start. Justin helps me with everything. Boy, it'd be all parkour, parkour obstacles, it'd be sweet. I'm just saying that's the dream. Let's get some rice bucket in, right? I spent a few years in asbestos and hazardous material removal, and a lot of times we'd be ripping out all the asbestos out of the pipelines and stuff of schools and churches and whatnot. And, you know, I always had that idea. I'm like, man, this is a great building, you know? Let's see. Bump, 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 bump. Heck yeah, choppy. The possibilities are endless. Get some tires for people to roll, pick up, and put down. Have concrete weights everywhere where people can make their own concrete weights. Be epic. Epic. Let's see. How much did you weigh before starting your workouts? When I did the 18 months? Oh, I don't know. It's probably easy enough to find out, though. Yeah, it'd be a cool place to do free classes, conversate, have meetings. It'd be awesome. Morgan Knight said, I traveled to visit your church, Jim. Heck, awesome, right? Freaking work out, man. We have programs, right? Yeah, no. That's the biggest dream I got. The church gym property. It's gonna happen. You guys are gonna be like, man, that's awesome. Yeah, they're the best buildings, right? Epic. Ah, what a pump. What a freaking pump. Jeez. You live some days in nature or mountains. Love it. Let's see. Man. Good pump, man. These forearms are just getting all sorts of jacked. Let's see. William says there are empty churches everywhere in my hometown in Scotland. Sweet. They're beautiful, huh? Beautiful old churches. That's real architecture right there. Yeah. Minute duration. What a pump. What a pump indeed. I believe. Do another one of those, that's for real. My cousin Edward Pollock, he visited Scotland and Ireland, and man, he saw all them old castles. Those castles are wild. Minute duration. Yeah, castles are cool. Tell you what, I got some ideas. Good deal, guys. Good deal. We're in the process, right? Yeah. Okay, guys. I'm gonna eat some eggs. It's time to eat the eggs. I'm gonna eat a dozen. Yeah, a dozen eggs are on the menu. If you want to follow along with what I eat in real time, you can check it out on the Discord, Instagram, or the Facebook. Take a cold shower. Yep. How long do you go before taking a day off? I don't take a day off. I work out every day. Usually Monday through Friday, I work out 2 times a day. Saturday and Sunday, I only work out 1 time a day. And now, after last month, where I only made it 2 days of my 3-day fasting, I'm going to start implementing only 1 workout a day during the days that I fast. So, that's on the list. How are the eggs prepared? Well, check out my Instagram or Facebook, or the or the Discord. You'll see it. I'm just going to hard boil these eggs. I'm going to crack them on the bottom, throw them in the pot of boiling water. That's what I'm going to do. Dry fasting, what's that even mean? I don't know. I don't eat food for 3 days. I drink coffee and water, and that's it. Yeah, just for 3 days. I do it every month. Hey, thank you guys for checking out my second channel. Really appreciate all the supports. Yep. My second channel is Fast Energy Airgun Adventure. Yep, 3-day fast. It's very hard to do. 3 days is tough. Top Gun, man, appreciate you. What's up, Freddie? Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys for the second workout of the day, come 5 p.m. right, Eastern Standard Time. I will see you guys later. Have a good one.